What is up, everybody? It is me, Johnny. Today, I'm going to be showing my Michael Jackson record collection. So this is for all my Michael people. A while back, I started redoing some of my videos, but they just weren't that good. So this is one of the ones I wanted to redo. And eventually, I'll do my Michael Jackson CDs and all that stuff. So today is the vinyl. I'm going to have some albums to show, 12-inch singles, and some 45's. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'll try to give information along the way like I usually try to do. Alright, so the earliest release I have of Michael, I don't have a lot of the stuff from Motown when he was a kid, his solo stuff. This is the only one I have. It is this one. This is Ben, for the soundtrack Ben. And how you know it's the original pressing if it has all the rats on the cover. I don't have a lot of his Motown stuff because I find it very hard to find in good shape. I run into stuff, but the condition is just not good for me. But I had this one's not in that great of shape neither. It has a crease in the cover and everything. But I bought this when I was like 13 or 14 years old. If it was today, I probably wouldn't have bought this. But this is the soundtrack to Ben. This is the earliest album I have of Michael. These are all going to be in order, so. And next is the soundtrack to The Wiz. You know, starring Diana Ross, Michael Jackson as a Scarecrow. And I forget these two guys' names who played them. But Richard Pryor was in it. And it was really good. Too bad it wasn't successful, though. I think it's a shame that the movie wasn't successful. And it was also a Broadway play with Stephanie Mills. But good stuff. And you know what? I think Michael could have been a really good actor. If he invested more time in it, I think he could have been an amazing actor. It's a shame he didn't grow in that aspect. Okay. Now this is stuff from the adult years. This is some cool stuff. This is stuff everybody likes. This is my sealed copy of Off the Wall. Unopened. Very nice. But is it a first pressing? I'm not sure. And actually, it has a barcode. And at that time, they did have the barcode. But if anyone knows how to, it's very hard to identify Off the Wall if it's a first pressing. So if anyone out here watching, if anyone knows how to identify a first pressing of Off the Wall unopened, please let me know. I think it's a good chance it is. But if not, it's probably like an earlier pressing, I'm sure. But and it still has the original price on there. So it's just really cool to have. I bought this way before he died, so I got it for a good price. So Off the Wall, unopened. So yeah, so if anyone can give me information on that, I always want to know how to identify that. I really don't know how. And here's my open copy of Off the Wall. Very good album. It's a shame that a lot of people forget about this album because of the album that came next. So it's just a shame to me. I think a lot of people would agree that it is a good album who listens to all of Michael's music as a whole and are not just a Thriller fan. So this is cool to have. This is the E.T. box set soundtrack, I think. No, it's a storybook. It has a storybook. And on the other side of the album, it has that song Someone in the Dark that Michael did for it. So it's a storybook. It has a book in it. It has a poster in it and all that stuff. I'm not going to open it because it's in a tight sleeve. But I just remember the vinyl. I wish it was in a little better shape. But not easy to find. It probably didn't sell a lot, but I think it did win an award. It's like this is basically a children's record, storybook record. So it probably didn't sell a lot. There's another version of this that goes for a lot. I know it just sold on Discogs. Maybe I think it's some kind of promo version. But this is a version I have. Still very happy to have it. So E.T. Alright, next is the big one. The biggest selling album of all time still. It is Michael Jackson's Thriller. And this is my unopened copy, sealed, of Thriller. And it's a first pressing. And how do I know? This is how you identify as first pressing. First of all, the hype sticker. Advertising the Girl's Mind with Paul McCartney. The first single off the album. And a way that you find out if it is a initial first run, a very early run, is the producer credit of, it says produced by Quincy Jones for Quincy Jones. Very early pressings just has the producer credit to Quincy Jones. Later pressings, Michael Jackson made a stink about it by not having a co-produce credit. So after this run, at the bottom it says co-produced by Michael Jackson, which makes sense because Michael was always involved in his albums. So I'm glad he got that credit. But this is an initial first run. Got it for a good price before he died. Very happy to have it. So my unopened copy of Thriller. Cool. And here's my open copy of Thriller in the shrink. So, still in the shrink. And it's a gatefold record, so it's cool that it's still in the shrink. And this one is the later pressing with the co-produce to Michael right there. If you can see it. Hopefully it's not a glare. But it's there. So, one in the shrink of Michael Jackson's Thriller. And then I have the half Speedmaster version of Thriller. My cousin got this for me. Really cool. A little bit sought after. Goes for a good bit. So I got this as a gift from my cousin. So the half Speedmaster version. And then we have the picture disc version of Thriller, the original picture disc. So really good shape. Very nice. And then the last one, I promise, of Thriller, the 2008 25th anniversary of Thriller picture disc. This is a first run. Now it's mass produced, this picture disc. I remember buying this week it came out, and the CD. So there you go, 25th anniversary version of Thriller. All right, so next is the We Are the World album. It has, the song, and then it has songs that people contribute, including Prince's For the Tears in Your Eyes, because he didn't appear in the song We Are the World. So this is the album you were able to buy back then. And it still has all the inserts on the inside, advertising like you can buy a t-shirt and all that stuff. So, We Are the World. Written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. Alright, this next album is personally my favorite album of Michael. Oh, it probably always will be. Is this album. And this is my unopened copy of Bad from 1987. Cool. Got the hype sticker saying The Thriller's back, 10 brand new hits, and it has the whole track listing of this album. I just really like this album. The reason why is because he was always a big star, but this was like a coming of age album for him. He had his first solo tour. He wrote almost every song on this album. Just a great album. His image, he really does look bad. He looks kick-ass. And I don't know, it's just my favorite era. I don't know why. I like a lot of music that came around this time. It's probably because I was born in 88. But always been my favorite album. So, Bad. Unopened. And then I got my open copy of Bad. I always had it, but I just upgraded it. My friend found this to resell. I said, dude, I'll buy it from you. He sold it to me. This thing's beautiful. Really doesn't have a mark on it. On the cover or the vinyl. This is my open copy of Bad. And then the picture disc, the original picture disc of Bad. US. I don't have the 25th anniversary version of Bad, the picture disc. I wish I had it. Maybe one day I'll get it. It has a different picture, but Bad picture disc. Alright, this next album is not easy to find on vinyl. I just got this recently too. Beautiful shape. It is Dangerous from 1991. Good album. And Michael made albums. Like, you can listen to the album as a whole, track by track. Awesome. And, he didn't come out with them every year, so I think he put a lot of effort and work into his albums. But still really are great albums, all his stuff. But this is Dangerous. Very hard to find. Acquired this recently. Very happy to have it. It just has a hole punch in the front through the cover, but it really doesn't bother me. I'm very happy to have this. It really doesn't have a mark on it either, so Dangerous. People consider this the last of his classic albums of Michael. I don't have History and I don't have Blood on the Dance Floor, which I did. Ran into them before in the past, but the condition just wasn't good to me. But I do have this. His last album from his life, during his lifetime, Invincible. And it's a promo version. I got this for a steal. So it's a promo version of his last album during his lifetime, Invincible. Alright, so that's all the albums. Now we are at the 12-inch singles, so let's go back. And my earliest 12-inch single I have is from The Wiz, the promo 12-inch of You Can't Win song. So, really cool to have. Oops. This is a 12-inch of Say 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 with Paul McCartney. And that's from Paul McCartney's album Pipes of Peace, which was actually a very good album. I'm not a big Beatle guy. I'm not a big Paul guy, but I do like their music. I don't collect them like that. And Pipes of Peace is one of my favorite Paul McCartney albums. And it's not because Michael appeared in it. It was just a good album. So, say. And that was a big hit for them. Alright, 12-inch single of 12-inch version of Billie Jean. A little bit longer. It's like 6 minutes long. It's got the instrumental version on the other side. Then we have Thriller. So I'm missing a few 12-inch singles. I need to get a few more. But Thriller. Has the instrumental on the other side. Alright, now I have all the bad 12-inch singles from the US, and this is bad. Has different mixes. I love 12-inch singles because you hear the different mixes. The dub mix, the extended dub or remix, the acapella versions, whatever. Here's a 12-inch of The Way You Make Me Feel. So, really cool. And here's a 12-inch. I had this one for years of Man in the Mirror. And the proceeds to this 12-inch single, I think, went to some kind of charity. So, and he was a very charitable guy. I think he's great, Michael. You know, I hate that I don't do more Michael videos, but you don't hear a lot of new stuff coming out of Michael. Nothing. The only thing you heard recently was negative shit of that documentary, which I don't believe, so I'm not even going to touch on that. So, that's what, I mean, I just don't hear a lot of new exciting news of Michael. Here's Dirty Diana. And my sister's name is Diana, and of course she loves the song because it has her name in it. So, Dirty Diana. I don't know if that's good or not, but yes, it's really cool. Look at those boots, man. Kick ass. Awesome. And here's Another Part of Me, which is cool. That's a picture of him from the Bad Tour, which he looks so cool in the Bad Tour, man. Really cool. So, Another Part of Me. And this next one is my favorite. You know, that happens every time I do these videos. This is my favorite music video, Smooth Criminal. And I have the 12-inch single. So there you go. Smooth Criminal. So hold on one second. Let me pick up these records. Alright. Alright, now for the dangerous 12-inch singles I have. And a couple of these I acquired from a guy, a subscriber to my channel. He has his own channel at the King's Court. Ed. Thank you, Ed. I'm going to be showing those in a minute, the ones that Ed got me. This is Black and White. Black or White. First single off, Dangerous. And then we have Remember the Time. Good video too. That's one of my favorite videos also. Remember the Time. This is part one. There's two parts. I need to get the second part. This is of In the Closet. I think the other cover is blue, but this is red. So, In the Closet with the mystery girl. I think this is one of the ones that Ed got me. Pretty sure. Beautiful 2 LP set of In the Closet. There's different remixes. It's like a DJ version. DJ sequencing in it. It says. So thank you, Ed, for... And I have another one here that he got me. I think it's coming up in a second. So this is like promo DJ copy 2 LP set of In the Closet. And then I have this one. Jam. Ain't too often for me to jam. Cool. Yeah, and Ed got me this one also. The promo version of 2 LP DJ copy of Jam. Really cool to have. So thank you, Ed. Good guy. Alright, now I have some history ones. This is You Are Not Alone in The Shrink. Cool. I don't think that was the first single though. I can't remember. I think these are a little bit out of order. This is another DJ copy, 2 LP set, different mixes of This Time Around. Wasn't a big single for him, but There you go. This time around. And then we have the 12-inch single of Scream with him and Sister Janet. Still the most expensive music video of all time. Really cool. This is one of my favorite Michael songs. 12-inch single of They Don't Care About Us. And as you can see, he's wearing like a blue shirt. But really, there was an alternate version of that video of They Don't Care About Us called the prison version. And it looked like he's in his prison attire. So not the usual one we see him in the white t-shirt. I think he's in Brazil or something. Something like that. But yeah, this is a 12-inch of They Don't Care About Us. Cool. Alright, good. I'm glad I'm making good timing. Alright, and this is the last 12-inch single I have. This came out on Record Store Day. It was really Paul McCartney. This is a Record Store Day of Say, Say, Say. The difference with this version is Michael and him have reverse parts. So in the original song, Paul McCartney starts out. In this version, Michael Jackson starts out. And I'll tell you what, it's very hard to pick out who's who, honestly. But it's really cool to have. So Record Store Day of Say, Say, Say. And it's on clear vinyl. Cool. Alright, now the 45's. I don't have many 45's. But I do have Michael's first single on Motown of Got to Be There. With Maria, You're the Only One. It's really cool. And then skip a lot of years. I got Human Nature, which is one of my favorite songs off Thriller. If not, my favorite. So, Human Nature. And I only have the sleeve to this. I need to get to 45. This is of PYT. So, cool. Then I had the 45 version. I remember my father got me this a few months back. I had it before, but something happened to it. This is We Are the World. So, there you go. And then, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, the first single off Bad. Beautiful shape, besides that crease. So, cool. Alright, these next 9. This came out of it. These were out of a special set souvenir pack you were able to buy. It was only in Europe, and actually in the UK. It's up singles from Off the Wall all the way to Dangerous, and they're on red vinyl. I think it came out like sometime in the mid 80s. It was before the Bad album came out. I know that, but it's really cool. And so these are ones that come with it, and it came in like it opened like this. I gotta find that piece. I know I have it, but this is Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. I'm not gonna turn them around. They look the same. The label. You got Off the Wall. Rock With You. She's Out of My Life. Then we got The Girl Is Mine. Billie Jean. Beat It. Did that Beat It? Yep, Beat It. Want to Be Starting Something. And Thriller. But you know what, guys? That's really all the vinyl I have. And I have a lot of other vinyl from his brothers and sisters. So maybe one day I'll do an affiliated Michael Jackson video of my record collection and all my other stuff. So give me some time. Over time, I will show all that stuff again. So thank you all for watching this. Hope you all enjoyed it for my Michael people. And I will see you all next time. So see you later and bye.